Okay, now let's start assembling a skeleton of one of our Mr. Jiang House portable one-head modules. Then the skeleton is divided into three parts. One is a round base. It's a cylindrical center, the central part of the cylinder and one of its heads. Then when we install it, we first screw our cylindrical shape clockwise to our base. Be sure to screw it firmly. After screwing it firmly, I found it to be more stable. Okay, so we screw our head onto one of our cylinders. Okay, once you tighten it up the same way, it seems to be set up like this. Then we will have a widget. The bag contains two eyes and a nose. We'll open it in advance and put it aside for later use. Okay, then our hair is already combed. It's been combed through. After combing through, I want to see which side is the front of us because its nose is raised. I want to take a look. Okay, this piece is the previous one. The top of the model is also the front, right? We're going to stick it in one direction. Then you must use a little force when putting it in. I'm going to use the power of my body. Okay, put it in like this. Okay, after putting it on, I want to see if my nose is aligned. Take care of this watch. Move it like this. Go back and forth in there and take a look. Okay, after alignment, we're going to install our two eyes now. Then with two eyes, our fur sleeves have holes in them. Our model also has holes. Now we need to find the hole in the fur sleeve. So I'm going to press it with my finger first. Take a look at the approximate location of the two eyes inside two. Where is the approximate position of the eye? Then we spread its fur around with our hands like this. Spread out. After dispersing, you can actually see where the eye hole is. It will feel a little bit like burning. It feels like burning, okay? After finding the hole, I want to look at the hole in the first sleeve of my model. Is it the same as the hole in my skeleton? When I find it, I want to align the position of one of its holes. Okay, after aligning our eyes, we're going to use our eyes just a little bit harder. Press it in like this, okay? Then the eyes are installed here. The other side is the same. I'm going to feel where a hole is in one of its eyes, okay? I have a number in mind. In the future, I will use my hands to spread out all its hair like this. You can see the bottom of its fur, okay? So after I find the hole in the top of this pawn, I want to align the whole of one of its models. It has to be aligned, okay? After aligning our eyes, I give it a little force and press it in. If you find it, can't press in, it means that its hair is a little blocked. So this is where I pull my eyes out. I'll take my eyes out and then I'll sort out the hole a little bit more. Open it up a little bit like this. Well, after stretching it open, we'll put our eyes on it again. Okay, so we're done with both eyes. Well, after the two eyes are done, let's go rub one of his noses now because there are no holes in the fur cover. So when we rub our noses, one thing to pay attention to is that we can't rub them casually. The first is to find the location of a hole in the model inside. And the second one is, if the nose you want to install is very correct, I must need to find the fur cover, a position in the middle of a thread. Pull its hair to the sides. That means I pluck the hair on the right to the right. The hair on the left is plucked to the left. In this way, give it a rough division first with your hands to find the position of the thread. Find the position of the thread. After the division, I want to be optimistic about one of its positions. At this time, we use one of our awls. You pull it in with an awl like this. After poking in, turn your hand in it twice. Well, that's when my hole was propped open. See, no. If you think it's not enough, I'll do it again. I repeat, okay? So here I put my nose in. Then you have to pay attention at this time. If you press it directly, it's possible that the strength of your hand will break the position of this lip line. So when you press in, try to press the tip of the nose. Press the tip of the nose. And then I push it in a little bit harder. Okay, then my nose position is installed at this time.